Yo, what is good YouTube? And today we're back, but it's a bit of a different scenery today. We're in Paraguay. We're here been here for like almost 2 weeks now, and we are leaving Sunday actually. But yeah, just thought I'd come on here today and just do another uncut video and just yap about a couple of things that I kind of feel like will help a lot of people who were in my situation and kind of want to leave that situation. For context, I was in a situation that I didn't want to be in. I was living a life that was kind of boring, kind of wasn't getting anywhere, and just kind of stuck. By the way, I'm walking to the shopping mall, so I just thought I'd film a video for this. Kind of wasn't getting anywhere, kind of knew I was destined for more, but just didn't know what I could do to get out of the situation and what was even trustworthy and what wasn't trustworthy. So let's go over a couple of points that I thought have been very good for me so far, and points that be very good for people who are in my situation or people who are wanting to get out of the situation they're in, to actually get financial freedom, travel the world and live the life that they've always wanted to live. So let's get into it. So I'd say part one is always just thinking to yourself that everything that life is happening for you, not happening to you. What I mean by that is, I used to be one of them guys who was like, oh, why did that happen to me? Why did that happen to me? And I'd always downward spiral because something bad had happened to me, but it wasn't actually a bad thing. It was actually something that was happening for me to get me to where I wanted to get to, rather than thinking it's happening to me to keep me stuck. I was taking the good out of the bad situation. Even though the situation probably wasn't the best, it was still a situation that I could have taken something good out of to actually get me to where I wanted to be, which was financial freedom, traveling the world. But I was always one of them guys, overthink every small situation. Obviously a bit of overthinking does happen now, which is normal. Like, it's human nature to think things over and before you actually do things, if something's happening to you. But when you start thinking that things are happening for you, not happening to you, you automatically put yourself in a positive energy and automatically put yourself in a way of thinking that life is good and I'm getting closer to where I want to be because of that thing that just happened for me. So that was a big point. Even the small situations of like, oh, something would go wrong, or I don't know, something bad, but I'd have a bad day and I'm just like, oh, I'm in such a downward spiral. But getting out of that mindset of it's not a downward spiral, it's actually happening for me because there's better days coming, was such a big help for me. And I'd say that's a really, really important point. So just to summarize that up, it's happening for me, not happening to me. And any negative situation that happens for you, it's just preparing yourself for the good things that's coming. That was one really, really big point. Another big point I'd say was really big help for me was never think that everything's a scam and everything is not going to work out for you, because the truth is everything that's happened before has worked out for somebody else. So the only person that's stopping you from getting to where you want to be is yourself. If it's worked for somebody else, why can you not achieve it? And you not achieving it is down to you to take accountability for it, and down to you to take accountability that it's not working in that way. At the end of the day, people have made millions from nothing, so what's telling you can't make millions from nothing? When it comes to side hustles, people have made massive dropshipping businesses making 10, 15, 20k a month, so why can't you do it? The only difference is that they put in the work and they didn't give up when times got tough. Because at the end of the day, if everything worked overnight, everybody would be millionaires and everybody would be rich and everybody would have financial freedom. The only reason why not everybody have got it, only some got it, because some people aren't willing to put in the work that others are willing to put in. And yeah, so I always remember buying a dropshipping course years ago, and of course it wasn't the best thing I bought, but I probably could have put in a bit more effort. But I was just blaming the course, I was blaming the people around me, I was blaming everything apart from myself, which was the issue. And being in that mindset of blaming everything around me is always what kept me stuck. But when I actually bought my next program, my next mentorship, I went all in on it. And what happened? It worked out because I went all in on it. But every other time that I've actually tried something, and every other time that I've done something about my situation and actually put my full effort into something, I've always seen better results. But years ago, when I would just buy it and I'd think it'd be fair to be on a golden spoon or silver spoon, whatever they say, was a time that it all just went to shit. So I definitely say that if you're out there and you're worried to start something because it's not working for you, it's your own fault, and you just got to put in more of the work to actually get the results. At the end of the day, if you get the right help and guidance, there's no reason why you can't succeed in what you want to succeed in. It's down to you to put in the work on top. It's like a mentor can give you the help and guidance, but whether you implement the help and guidance, that's down to you. So that's only your fault for not getting to where you want to get to. And I genuinely believe that. So if you're watching this right now and you are looking to start a side hustle to actually earn that 1, 2, 3K a month on the side to get to where you want to get to, then the help and guidance is out there. It's down for you to implement it and stop looking at everything as a scam. Look at everything as an opportunity to get to where you want to get to. Because as soon as you get out of that mindset of everything's a scam, you start taking more risks and you start taking these opportunities like they're opportunities, not like they're scared to do something, or not like they're just there to scam people. And that was like a big lesson for me. And it's just something that a lot of people struggle with now. It's like, it's really new to somebody. Like, people probably find it so hard to believe that I've made over 10K in a month, because at the end of the day it seems unreasonable when you're not in the online space world. But 10K a month in the online space world is really not as big as people think it is compared to some people. Like, I was in Sweden a couple of months ago and these guys were doing like 10K days and 200K months, and to me that's just crazy as well. But it doesn't actually seem too unreasonable because I've seen it happen and I've spent time with them people. So always remember that the opportunities are there. It's just down for you to take them and just grab them. And at the end of the day, life is not guaranteed, so you may as well take every opportunity as it comes and make the most of this one life you've been gifted and blessed with. So that's point 2. So yeah, to summarize that point, I would generally just think that it is something that you need to take opportunities as, take mentorships and everything like that as an opportunity, not someone trying to make money off you. And at the end of the day, you think that way because they obviously make money that way. But if you're working a job right now, would you go to and wire an attic for free? Would you go and change a light switch for free? Would you do your plumbing job for free? Or would you want help? Or no, or do you want to get paid for it? Of course you want to get paid for it, because it's what you do for a living. And that's what you got to remember. One sec, bye, come And that's where you got to remember what these guys are out there for, and these guys are out there to do. And I'd say point 3 would genuinely be just enjoying the process as much as you can. Just enjoying the hard times, enjoying the good times. When you hit a small milestone, just enjoy that shit. Because we get too caught up on the future for a lot of the time, and at the end of the day, the chances are you are living the life that you once prayed for, that you wanted to live. But there's obviously tough times on the way, and there's obviously more tough times to come. Like everybody, like every single human being faces tough times. Nobody wakes up every day and doesn't have a hard day some days, because that's just not reasonable. And you always got to remember, there's no light without dark, and there's no dark without light. So the things that make the good times so good is the bad times being so bad. Because otherwise, if everything was just good, there wouldn't be such a thing as good or bad. So enjoying the process and enjoying everything that's going on, and just deep in the fact that you're already blessed with the life you wanted to live, and you're already blessed in life anyway. So being grateful is a huge thing. And sometimes your worries and stresses don't actually matter, because the last time you worried and stressed, you probably got over them anyway in the end. So definitely enjoying the process, and nothing is overnight, nothing is going to happen overnight, nothing is just going to get gifted to you. You've got to work for it, and always remember the hard work is worth it, and work so hard that it's unreasonable to succeed. That's a saying I like to go off, and a saying I like to remember. But yeah, that's kind of 3 points, quick yap for you guys. To implement these 3 things is definitely what have helped me achieve 5-figure months at the age of 20, which is pretty good. But also remembering that there's a lot more to come, and remembering that everything that comes up is an opportunity, not a risk. And always remember that, be grateful, enjoy the journey, and just appreciate life. Because once you appreciate life, you're always blessed and you're always happy. It's like appreciating life right now. It's like I'm so grateful for this life, because I look back to the times that I was actually doing, like the hard times was actually happening. I was like, shit, I remember being in my mum's house, my mum and dad's house, and I was just down in the shed on my laptop at like 4 a.m. And of course it was worth it. Look at this shit. If it wasn't for them times, I wouldn't be where I am today, and I wouldn't be able to enjoy the life I have now. Because at the end of the day, without hustle, there's no results. So you gotta ask yourself, if you look up to somebody, maybe you will look up to a footballer, maybe you look up to an entrepreneur. Do you really think they didn't go through any tough times to get to where they are? Of course they did. And that's why you've got to enjoy the tough times, because one day you'll get to where they are. But yeah, another big thing I want to cover as well is just live your life, just enjoy your life, enjoy everything that's going on, and like just learn a skill, go and travel the world, any online skill to travel the world, and you can live the life you really desire if your life is what you want to achieve. It's freedom, and you want your March to look like this: 35-degree heat at 12 in the afternoon, not 1 in the afternoon, and you just want to live. If you do want help and guidance getting to the level of you can earn 2, 3, 4k, 5k a month consistently like some of my students have, drop me a DM on Instagram or just book a call below. Or if you just want to network, drop me a follow on Instagram, and I'm more than happy to network as well. But I appreciate you guys watching all of this way. It does really mean a lot, because it's been a 12-minute yap. I hope you do take the advice I've given you and actually implement it. And once again, appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you in the next one.